you've got, so it's
Let's go Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
With ice.
In a coffee cup.
In a coffee cup.
With Santa.
With Santa. And what does that bring up for you?
Well, Santa represents Christmas, which I'm not keen about. The coffee cup, because I don't drink coffee, and people always make a comment when I say no, I don't drink it. So I can put it in a coffee cup, and people think I'm just drinking coffee because it's a similar colour. And so I feel that I'm fitting in with other people. The ice, I like having ice in it because that reminds me of when I was little and Mum and Dad would have their brandy and dry at night in their little, probably more on special occasions when guests came over, they would have their brandy and dry. Right. And so. And
were you allowed to have any?
Oh no.
It's a special deal for you to have ice and.
Well, we didn't have anything. It was an adult thing.
It was an adult thing.
Yeah,
so
right now, I've never drunk soft drink until the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay, so it was something that you missed out on. You weren't allowed to have.
Perhaps, yeah.
And it was only something adults could have.
It's very adult thing.
Yeah. So when you have that, you feel like an adult.
Oh, yeah, seems to be.
And you also said something about when you have the can.
Oh yes, opening it up, just that effervescence, even when those Schweppes ads are on TV, I just love the sound of that.
Okay, so that sound, does that take you somewhere when you have?
Well, I hadn't made the association till you said it then, but Dad used to buy that brandy and dry would be in those little bottles, and so you would, the Schweppes one, so you definitely would hear it. And actually, as an adult, I snuck over to their house because he used to have it in the fridge, and I went home and I'd have a little.
So even though when I was young.
I
wasn't allowed to have that.
I might put this down here. Oh no, I'll hold it in my hand. You want me to just
pop it there if you want. Yep. I wasn't allowed to have those adult drinks. And I can still hear the sound, that effervescent sound when Dad opened his bottle.
I feel sparkly as soon as you mentioned the effervescence. Yeah.
It was something I wasn't allowed to have.
Yeah, it was something I wasn't allowed to have.
And it was on special occasions.
That even Mum and Dad had it. Yeah.
So it was very special.
Very special.
And they were special. They felt special when they had it.
They felt special when they had it. Yeah.
And maybe as a child.
I
was looking forward to being an adult.
I've always wanted to be older until I hit 50.
So I could have that special effervescence.
Yes, and I always wanted to be older. So I could have that special effervescence.
Because you had to be an adult to have that.
You had to be an adult to have that.
I accept myself. Deeply and completely. Even though I feel special when I have it now.
I feel special when I have it now.
And I feel all grown up.
And
no one tells me no, I can't have it.
Nobody tells me no, I can't have it.
Even me.
Yeah.
I accept myself. And this, what was it out of 10?
Once the ice went in there and it went in a coffee cup, it went back up to sort of probably about an 8 or so.
That 8 out of 10 feeling.
That 8 out of 10 feeling.
That I want this.
Pepsi
Max with ice. In a coffee cup. I accept myself deeply and completely. It's really special. It's an adult special thing. To have that effervescence.
Sound, yeah.
And the ice. And that special drink. Especially when visitors came over. Or there were special occasions. I wasn't allowed when I was little.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed when I was little.
I missed out.
I
was too little.
Missed out lots of things as I was too little.
It was only for special occasions. And only for adults. And I didn't get that. I felt like I missed out. No wonder it's 8 out of 10. I love hearing that effervescence. All the cans opening. The bottles opening. Hearing that sound. Hearing the sound of ice.
In the
glass.
Yeah.
Hearing it swishing around.
Yeah. Hearing that.
Seeing the drink being poured over it.
Seeing the drink pour over it.
Feeling the coldness of it going down my throat.
That's feeling nice as well, going down my throat. Yeah.
It's very special.
It's very special.
And just for special occasions.
And just for special occasions.
And just for adults.
And just for adults.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And these special feelings.
And these special feelings.
I wonder if I can have them anyhow.
I wonder if I can have them anyhow.
Without having the drink.
Without having them drink. I'm thinking of all the other foods now that are just special occasion foods that I really like as well. Chocolate being one of them. It was only on special occasions that we had chocolate, and Dad used to bring it home sometimes, especially for us.
So I felt really special.
I felt really special
when Dad would bring home chocolate.
Yep.
Or there'd be these special drinks on special occasions.
On special occasions.
And I longed for being an adult.
And longed for being adult and feeling special because I've got 2 elder sisters, the littlest in the family. Yeah.
And so when I want to feel special,
when I want to feel special,
I'm drawn to having one.
Having a Coke.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And that special feeling.
And that special feeling.
It's not really in the Coke.
It's not really in the Coke or the chocolate.
Or the Pepsi
I've
or the
not made
chocolate.
that association with the chocolate before either.
It's just that wanting to feel special.
And growing up, because I still at 55 don't feel grown up.
I still 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 don't feel grown up.
But I feel a little more grown up.
I feel a little more grown up when I
am more of an adult.
Yeah.
When I've got my coffee cup.
When I've got my coffee cup.
Because tea and coffee was only for adults
Yeah,
too.
tea and coffee was only for adults, definitely. And I don't like tea or coffee, so I can't use that to feel grown up.
So I have a coffee cup.
So I have a coffee cup.
With my Diet Pepsi.
With my Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
And Jumping Santa.
And ice.
And ice.
And that makes me feel special.
Makes me feel special.
But maybe I can feel special without it.
Maybe I can feel special without it.
It was just a special feeling I was craving.
I'm even thinking I just want to be special to my mummy. And not that I don't know, I've not sort of really associated the Coke with trying to be special with my mum. But maybe that's what it's all about as well.
I just wanted to be special with my mum.
I just wanted to be special with my mum.
I was special like the adults.
Special like the adults.
Special like my sisters.
Not sure about that.
Special with the older people.
Yeah, special with the older people.
She's got the squeaks. I just
Maybe
wanted
special
to feel
with my
special.
eldest sister.
Yeah.
Because she has always got the admiration of my parents.
I wanted to feel special.
I wanted to feel special.
Like my older sister.
Like my older sister.
My parents gave her adoration.
They look up to her.
They look up to her.
Yeah, they don't look up to me.
And I wanted to be looked up to.
I still do. I want them to look up to me.
And I want to be an adult.
Yeah, I want to be an adult.
And I want to feel special.
I'm still treated like a little Lindy. They call me Lindy and I don't like it at all. And
They call me a little Lindy.
Lindy.
They call me a little Lindy.
Yeah, they call me Lindy.
And I don't feel so little when I've got a coffee cup.
Should be calling me Belinda with my coffee cup.
I am Belinda when I've got a coffee cup.
I am Belinda with the coffee cup.
I'm a grown up and I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm special.
And I should be treated like one.
And I should be treated like
an
one.
adult.
Maybe I'm holding on to those
Maybe I'm holding on to those.
to symbolise that I want to be treated like an adult.
To symbolise I want to be treated like an adult.
To show that I am an adult.
To show that I am an adult.
Because as a child,
As a child,
all adults were adults
all adults are adults.
who had coffee cups
Who had coffee cups
or ice
and ice in their drinks.
in their drinks. And they were special and they were adults.
And they were very special and adults. And I'm still just treated like a child.
I'm still little Lindy.
Especially when I go to Christmas.
Especially at Christmas with the family. I'm still little Lindy.
So I avoid it.
I don't want to be little Lindy.
I don't want to be little Lindy.
I want to be that special adult.
I want to be, just be an adult. Yeah.
No wonder I want to have that ice and Pepsi Max in a coffee cup.
No wonder I want to have that Pepsi ice and Pepsi Max, Pepsi ice, Pepsi Max and a coffee cup. With ice.
I just want to be an adult.
I just want to be an adult.
I just want them to see me as an adult.
Just want them to see me as an adult.
I just want to feel special.
And I just want to feel special.
I don't want to feel like that little Lindy.
No, and I want them to listen to what I have to say, because I don't feel that they value what I have to say or add any value.
They don't listen to what I have to say.
They don't listen to what I have to say.
They don't give me any value.
They don't give me any value.
Maybe they'll value me.
Maybe they'll value me.
If I'm an adult with a coffee cup.
If I'm an adult with a coffee cup.
With ice in it.
I don't actually drink it around them. It's not something that we ever have. So I've got no way of showing them I'm an adult when I'm there. Except I'll purposely say things that I know will trigger them to show how different that I am from them. To try and make me stand out, I guess, and try and make them realise that I am an adult and I do have things of value and I have information. I'm not just my eldest sister.
So they ignored me when I was little Lindy?
My rational adult says no, they didn't ignore me, but I did feel ignored as a child.
They paid all the attention to my eldest sister.
Yeah.
They acknowledged her.
They acknowledged her.
They didn't acknowledge me.
They didn't acknowledge me.
And I just want to be acknowledged.
I just want to be acknowledged for who I am. That I just want to be able to be me around them, and that they accept that. I don't feel they accept me when I'm me, and that's what I purposely try and do more me type things.
I don't feel accepted.
I don't feel accepted.
Maybe they'll accept me with that coffee cup.
Maybe they'll accept me with that coffee cup.
And drink.
And Pepsi Max and
Pepsi
ice.
Max and ice. I just want to be accepted.
I just want to be accepted.
And I've symbolised that.
And I've symbolised that.
That need for acceptance.
Need for acceptance.
With a coffee cup.
With a coffee cup.
Ice.
Ice.
And Pepsi Max.
And Pepsi Max.
And the sound of the effervescence.
Yeah.
From the can.
From the can.
Or the bottle.
Or the bottle.
When it opens.
When it opens.
Because that little Lindy in me.
That little Lindy in me.
Looked up to those adults then.
Yeah, looked up to those adults and thought that they were wonderful.
And that's how I want my family to see me.
And that's how I want my family to see me.
But maybe they can see me for who I am anyhow.
I would like to think that they could see me for who I am anyhow.
Maybe I don't really need the coffee cup.
Maybe I don't really need the coffee cup.
Or the Pepsi Max.
Or the Pepsi Max, or the ice, or the Santa Claus.
Or the effervescent sounds.
Or the effervescent sounds.
Maybe I just want to be recognised.
Maybe I just want to be recognised.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
And feel special.
And feel special. And have some worth.
I want them to recognise me for who I am.
To recognise me for who I am.
And to feel worthwhile.
And to feel worthwhile in their presence.
I wonder what that would feel like.
That would feel good.
Even without the coffee cup.
Yeah, don't need the coffee cup to do that.
So what colour does that feel like, having self-worth and being recognised?
I should go with the first. Purple always comes for me.
Which purple?
I'm actually going to this one now. And nearly to the black, because I always see myself as the black sheep of the family.
Sending this purple.
Sending this purple.
To me.
To me.
Especially when I'm around family.
Especially when I'm around family.
I don't have a coffee cup.
I don't have a coffee cup to protect me.
I just have this purple.
Just have this purple.
And I feel worthwhile.
And it makes me feel worthwhile.
And I see my family looking at me differently.
And I see my family looking at me differently. And when I sit up straighter already.
I feel like a grown-up adult.
I feel like a grown-up adult.
And they treat me like a grown-up adult.
And they treat me like a grown-up adult.
And I feel worthwhile.
And I feel worthwhile.
And I don't need a coffee cup and ice and Pepsi Max for that.
Don't need a coffee cup and a Pepsi Max and ice for that.
Okay, so pick it up and...
I've got a terrible taste in my mouth just looking at it. The ice looks nice, but it looks actually like coffee, and why would you put ice in
She's holding it out from earlier. It's like
before she didn't want to put it down. Yeah, like it looks like it's actually something else. Like it's not something that I sort of even see familiarity with actually. So yeah, that's interesting. And
take a sip, see if it tastes different.
I go, smells purple now. Yeah, I don't even want to actually, because I'm tasting the purple. I'm thinking that's not going to be very nice to taste, lovely to smell, but the ice is making a nice chinking sound though, but yeah, I don't want to.
So from an 8 out of 10,
like I'm just looking at that and going,
it's like a 5.
it actually looks like coffee, and I go, ooh, yuck. You know how when you see when people leave coffee cups around and it's cold coffee now, and it just looks dead, and I go, yeah. Do you like it?
No thanks.
Anyone else like it?
I've got worthwhile in me. I don't need it in a coffee cup.
Yeah,
What about you?
like that. Yeah, I'm going to be worthwhile too. Can I hold this for a second? Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't need that. You can have that now, Monique. I'll swap you for that for this.
But that's part of you now. That feeling worthwhile around your family is part of you.
Yeah, I kind
And
of
you
feel
can
like,
sit
I want to go and see my
around.
parents and sort of be shouting at them, hey, look at me, I'm worthwhile. I don't have a coffee cup in my hand. Yeah. Wow. Who knew that coffee was going about being, so who knew that was going to be about feeling worthwhile? I've never made that connection before. Oh, thank you for that.